trucks, you are on the raceway.
Wheel modified for your third round of
All drivers checking at the pit. All drivers pit temp. Sorry drivers check. Let's move it up there, 70, 9 to 70. The third round, upper wheel modifies, third round. 11, number 11 modified, pull up behind the 18, I need room on my staging lane.
Watch yourself, Maggie.
Testing.
Ring 12, the number 1 of Joe Gagnon. Harlan Wilson in the 31 will start 13th. The 58 of Mike Dunham starts 14th. And starting scratch in the number 6 is Ed Jasper. Lights are out on the DeSoto Speedway. Budweiser pace car. Tom Durfee leads the field into turn number 3. He'll speed away right about now. Watch him when they come off of turn 4. That's when the green flag will fly. There it is. We are underway. Feature event number 1. The Q Auto and Injury Attorney Mini Stocks is underway. The 8 of Steve Glover takes the early lead. The 5 of Steve Booth drops into second place. Looks like the number 9 of Jeannie Whittet and the 20 of William Slack fighting over that third spot. Slack has got his number 20 wound up on the high side. Looks like he's got position. Then the number 4, Flying Brian Wagner running in 5th. Steve Glover still maintains the spot, and we got a big one on the front straightaway. Jeannie Whittet in the number 9, the 20 of William Slack also involved. A couple other cars, the 35 of Greg Crum, and it looks like the number 1 of Joe Gagnon also involved. All right, Jeannie, happy birthday to you, Sandy, from all of us. Lights go out on the DeSoto Speedway, Sunset Chevrolet Budweiser pace car. Here we go. Coming off of turn number 3. Steve Glover fires. We're back underway. Green flag is out. Glover Glover with a great restart. William Slack in the third position, already going to the high side. He's looking for that number 1 spot. The number 5 of Steve Booth holding down the low side. And it's a dead heat going into number 3. And Slack will be scored in position number 2 in the number 20 car as he takes over the spot. Looks to the inside of Steve Glover. Is there enough room? Not this time. The 22 of Shane Whitbeck is moved into third position. Here he is off of turn number 4. William Slack will take the lead going into turn number 1. New leader, the 20 of William Slack. Shane Whitbeck in the 22 follows him through, taking over spot number 2. Steve Glover in the number 8 drops back to third. Working the high side in the number 14 is John Bailey. He's looking to move up. Goes to the high side of Brian Wagner in the number 4 for that 4th position. Oh, and we got a tussle over in turn number 2. A couple of cars turned around. Greg Crum is struggling with that last year's vehicle. The number 1 of Joe Gagnon also involved. Joe Gagnon heads into the infield. I don't know if he's going to come back out on the racetrack or not. Out the top 5 will be the number 4 of Flying Brian Wagner, then the 05 of John Wilson. John Dutilly in the 38, the 5 of Steve Booth. And here comes the green. We are underway. And Shane Whitbeck with a great jump takes the lead before the start-finish line. Looks like something may be wrong with the 20 of William Slack, but no, he gets it going now. May have missed the shift on that restart, and that has cost him dearly. The 14 of John Bailey now up into the third position. Brian Wagner in the number 4 now running in fourth. The 05 of John Wilson, as the caution comes out, we got a loose wheel. Ed Jasper in the number 6. Ed Jasper in the number 6 losing one of his shoes. And it just about clears everybody. Oh, and somebody finally hits it. And the tire comes back and gets Mike Dunn. I'll show you. In the number 22 is your leader. William Slack now in second. The green comes out, and Shane Whitbeck with a great jump. John Bailey goes to the high side of Slack. It looks like William Slack having some kind of a problem getting restarted, and that is costing him dearly on the restarts. Putting some distance on the rest of the field. John Bailey now up into the second position. The 20 of William Slack has dropped back to third. The 4 of Brian Wagner running in 4th spot, but we've got a tussle for 5th. John Wilson on the outside, and John Dutilly in the 38 on the inside. That is for the 5th position. Trying to work his way up into the top position. He's going to the outside of John Bailey. William Slack in the number 20 goes to the high side of John Bailey in the 14. Not going to get it done this time around. But for the 4th position right now, we've got a battle of 38 of John Dutilly on the high side. The number 4 of Flying Brian Wagner on the low side. Coming up on the halfway point. Here it is, your leader, the 22 of Shane Whitbeck. Once again, the spot number 2 being heated up. The 14 of John Bailey on the second spot right now. William Slack in the number 20 running in third. William Slack having some very serious problems with getting his car going on the restarts. Last thing he needs to see is another yellow flag. In the meantime, Shane Whitbeck out front in the 22 is starting to put some real distance on the rest of the field. Pulls it into the infield. Looks like his evening may be done. The 31 of Harlan Wilson goes down a lap to your leader, the 22 of Shane Whitbeck. We have 5 laps remaining. John Bailey still holding on to second. The 20 of William Slack looking for a way around. Bailey holding the low line. Slack not able to get it done on the high side. Lap traffic may play into this as they come up on the 31 of Harlan Wilson. And John Bailey goes to the high side of Wilson, maintaining that second position. Here comes the 38 of John Dutilly. He's going to throw his nose into the mix. John Dutilly currently in the 4th position. The 05 of John Wilson is 5th. 2 laps remaining for your leader as Slack goes to the inside of John Bailey. Can't get it done. Bailey still maintaining that second spot in the number 14 car. The 20 of William Slack looking for somewhere to go. White flag comes out for the leader. The 22 of Shane Whitbeck is your leader. And William Slack goes around. And the caution comes out. The caution comes out. So we've got 18 laps completed. William Slack, the 05 of John Wilson. He fires. We are underway. Shane Whitbeck with a good restart. John Bailey running in second, and we got cars pushing cars and here comes the white flag for the 22 of Shane Whitbeck. John Bailey in the 14 is second. The 20 of William Slack is third. The 05 of John Wilson is fourth. Running in fifth, the 54 of Buddy Trailer. Checkered flag comes out. Here is your feature event winner, Shane Whitbeck. John Bailey second. The 20 of William Slack third. Fourth will go to the 05 of John Wilson.